And staying with business matters, Amazon will publish its latest worldwide sales figures in the next 2 hours, covering the crucial Christmas trading period. It's likely to show sales of more than $20 billion, but the company's continuing growth is likely to intensify complaints about its low tax payments in this country. Today, the man who ran Amazon UK for 5 years leapt to its defence, saying famous internet brands are being singled out for criticism. In an exclusive television interview, Brian McBride warned the government's stance could put off foreign investment in this country. Our business correspondent, Sarah Smith, has this.
Amazon appear to have had a very happy Christmas. They're ready to report booming sales, which should be good news. But they know their results will attract more criticism of the way they avoid paying UK corporation tax. When they send out goods from this warehouse in Hertfordshire, they send the payments to Luxembourg and pay low levels of tax there, not in Britain. Amazon haven't given any interviews since the row erupted. Their last managing director met me to defend the tax arrangements, provoking public fury.
But people are so angry about this because all of Amazon's UK customers have no choice about how much tax they pay. They just pay what's asked for. Then when they spend money with a company like Amazon, the profits that are made here in the UK, the company's not abiding by the same rules and it's not paying its share.
I think you have to look at the totality of the economic contribution of these companies to the UK. And the UK has to decide, does it want those sorts of companies here? What the country's getting out of these companies is less unemployment, less people taking social security or unemployment benefits, more people earning money, more people spending money back in the UK. So there's a huge multiplier that these companies bring. And that's why I think to look at the narrow element of, £5 or £10 million of corporation tax here is really not the argument at all.
But the arguments rage on over Amazon, Starbucks and Google's tax arrangements. Big name brands with tiny tax bills, now politicians' favourite targets.
I suspect that that's why those companies are in the frame, because they have got big brands. I mean, we haven't seen any of the defence companies or any of the banks who are being challenged here. No, I think at the end of the day, the customer decides. And if British customers don't like how these companies run themselves, they'll stop buying from them. This is not a new event. This has been going on for 20 years and the government hasn't done anything about it.
The Prime Minister has said quite clearly he wants to make damn sure that multinationals do pay the fair share of tax in the UK. If they do rewrite the laws so that companies like Amazon can't avoid paying corporation tax here, what will the consequences be?
At the end of the day, if one country makes it harder for global multinationals to operate here, they'll go and operate somewhere else. So, see, I think you need to look at this thing in its totality. And I think the UK can change local tax laws. It's got the power to do that every year. But you have to look at the bigger picture, I think, which is, do you want global multinationals operating in your country?
Is that a threat, though, that says if you force us to pay tax in this jurisdiction, we're simply going to go elsewhere and we'll take our money elsewhere? There is no way you're getting an extra penny out of it.
I don't think they'll leave. I don't think they'll walk out. I think there's a couple of things. Will they continue to expand here? Will they put missions, development, non-revenue generating areas here that could go elsewhere? I don't know. And more importantly, will you continue to attract the new companies in? Will you attract, the Chinese companies, the Asian companies, the Indian companies that will want to come here and do stuff? If they look over here and see business getting a kicking in the court of public opinion, they may just think, well, there's easier places to work.
Amazon may struggle to find easier places to work. The company is now being pursued for millions in unpaid tax bills in both France and the United States.
Sarah Smith reporting.